We are live.
Hey, world, welcome to the Lost Tomb of Akarut, where we dive into deep and uncovered ruins of ancient civilizations that are surprisingly infested with all sorts of weirdness and weird things. Weirdness and weird things. That's a sentence that I said out loud with my mouth. Um, yeah, we have a very intense ecosystem. I'm going to call it in this dungeon of four, I think, so far that we found competing factions of peoples. Some more significant than others, I guess, but still relatively a lot going on there. And it's a place. It's definitely a place. And some of those ecosystems are very, 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 very scary. With me, as always, is my wonderful, spectacular, and oh so freaking cool cast. Jack, what's your name?
I don't know.
And who are you?
Oh, Zuriel. Uh,
Oh, excellent. And who is Zuriel?
Currently a witch hunter.
Currently
But
a
that
witch
was more of an interesting development that we found out.
I love it. That was great. Emily, who are you?
I'm Salya, and I'm a little blood mage.
You're a little blood mage. A little blood mage.
Barely not a witch.
Definitely not
Just
a witch.
about.
Definitely not a witch. And Marcus, who are you?
I'm Marcus, or Spicy.
You're Marcus or Spicy. And who do you play?
I am playing Tis, the Lizardfolk Paladin.
Really? And do you play them on this stream?
Among others, yeah.
Among others. Oh, interesting. You mean you're currently dreaming and on a different stream as well?
Yeah, we caught that on Monday. We finally got around to doing that.
Yeah, pretty exciting.
Very exciting, yeah.
Wild stuff happening over there.
Calamitous stuff.
Calamitous stuff, world-changing stuff. If you guys don't know that there's world-changing stuff going on, it may behoove you to be informed that I run multiple games set in the same world, and sometimes those games affect each other in surprising and unusual ways. This crew may get that information later today, although the event has already happened. So we'll find out and all the good stuff. But yeah, so pretty freaking cool. And then last but not least, we have Asma. Who are you?
I'm Lyra. I'm a slightly incompetent elven rogue.
Excellent. Lyra, the slightly incompetent rogue. So Lyra has been undergoing a little bit of a change, we've decided, yes? For those of you that don't know, I think that what certain choices that Lyra made were cool in idea, but in terms of character building, they were pretty. I think just the design of the options were weak. And so instead, you have decided to head into a arcane trickster school and sort of reconceive Lyra a little bit that way, which is always cool. So blah 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 blah. You get Mage Hand and 2 cantrips if you're trusting Wizard List. Blah blah blah. Let's see. Okay. You get to cast 2 Wizard spells at first level at the beginning. Okay, so it says specifically that you have to choose from enchantment and illusion spells. Now, I happen to not agree with that. I think that what you have to do is supposed to limit you, and I think that's totally fair. I think it should limit you. But I think that what that means is that you should be able to pick any 2 schools of magic that you like, and you have to take spells from those 2 schools.
Okay.
So there's a lot more opportunity for flavor from that perspective. Because I'm springing this on you now, feel free to be thinking about this over the course of the day and mess around and change things as you see fit. There are all sorts of cool and unusual choices. There are all sorts of cool schools of magic: abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, transmutation, all sorts of good stuff. I think divination is really fun. I think that transmutation is really fun because it can lead you to doing like sort of augmenting things for yourself. You know, I want to jump off a massive cliff and then cast Featherfall and be totally fine and be like, what? That's awesome, sort of thing. Okay, just wanted to put that in here. Don't stress too much about it. This is obviously, we made some changes after last session and before this session, but also the two of us have not spoken after last session and before this session, which we probably should have done. But such is life sometimes. Okay. Well, let us bring us into our story. So y'all be long resting. You found a stone giant child, maybe, sitting on a bridge and demanding food for tolls. And instead of killing him, you guys decided to befriend him. A choice. And you wanted to take him out of the tomb, but unfortunately, the way behind you is, shall we say, destroyed due to the fact that it was a rickety, broken down bridge, and it was not well designed. So instead, you decided to find a way to long rest here. People stopped by to chat with you guys. And that's sort of where we ended the session. A group of people stopped by to say hi and chatted with you guys a little bit. Have you guys completed your long rest, or is this in the middle of the night? I've forgotten.
I do have full hit points, and all my stuff is refreshed, so I'm assuming that we have.
Great. I'm going to then add in a little piece of narrative stuff.
Same here.
While this is starting and about to happen and all that good stuff, before this is starting and about to happen, Tiss is sleeping, and all of you can see that Tiss's sleep does not seem very restful. They might be engaging in nightmares. I'm just putting that in the narrative for the sake of everyone being aware of that. But yeah, we'll start. New day, new dawn. It's morning. Let's some people have come by to say hi. Okay. Cool. Sorry, just going through my notes. So Iphigenia is the leader of these people. And she is a halfling. No, sorry, she's a goblin. Take it back. She's a goblin. And she is there. And she is from the goblin and halfling tribe that works for the shaman and their false king of Akarut, maybe, that is most famous in this campaign for being responsible for the death emoji. But she doesn't seem to know you guys, and just says hi. She's curious about this. What's the deal? Why you guys are down in the tomb? So, why are you guys down in the tomb?
Work.
Like the others.
Like the others.
You're more cagey than them.
Well, you should be down here.
We're looking for a witch. Can you help us?
What kind of witch?
One that had cast a spell to create things out of stone. People.
Yeah, roll a persuasion check.
Okay. That's a 1. Yeah,
20.
but that's alrighty.
Nice. She looks at you and she says, I don't really know where a witch is, but if she's on this floor, follow the water. You'll find someone.
Have you seen anything?
Oh, sure. Lots of things. Oh, you mean something witchy?
Yes.
No, just this is the only source of water on this floor.
That makes surprisingly a lot of sense. All right. And why are you here?
Well, the king, glorious King Akarut, is curious why so many people are suddenly entering into his tomb. You know, it was quiet for a long time, and just a war between our various whatever, and then suddenly there's like all these strangers coming through, and I think he's trying to. Well, I mean, let's see. I guess he wants us to try and find people who skill and powerful, and I guess offer them riches to defend us. And she sort of looks at you guys skeptically.
So,
you mentioned a war. What war?
When did I mention a war?
Just now, she said there was a war between some factions or something.
Oh, war. Got it. Sorry. I apologize for being American.
never apologize. It's our God-given right to be ignorant.
No. I apologize so much.
It's okay. We won a while ago. Our tea costs less than theirs. We can take pride.
Oh my god. Our tea costs less than theirs.
Don't even get
Is that
started on
true?
tea.
I used to be with a whole bunch of British people at because my sleep schedule was just so bad. So I had a whole bunch of friends over in England, and it was the funniest thing because I got like a whole slew of jokes about being American and about against the British, and I just have a stockpile. Yes.
Well, I am not Jack, and so I am properly ashamed of my heritage. Okay.
So
where were we? Too real. Yeah. Well, the war.
We don't know anything about a war. Can you tell us?
What do you call it? Do I have the wrong word? And she looks at like one of her friends, and sort of shrugs. I'm like, I don't know.
Okay. Never mind then, I guess.
No, seriously, what do you call it? Like,
you have the right word. We're just not from around here. We don't know which war you're talking about.
seems like confused.
Isn't this whole temple Akarut's?
Yeah.
So, by that logic, who are you at war against?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Moose.
So you're going to who for help?
Oh, strangers, new people.
Ah, so you're going to everyone for help, defending against everyone.
Well,
Is there like a system you go by on like who you kill and who you don't? Or I'm just wondering how many of you have died in the process.
we don't kill us.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a given, and I'm proud of you for that. But like, it just seems kind of counterintuitive to start recruiting from who appears to be the enemy.
Well, we don't know that you're the enemy because you're new.
I mean, fair, but weren't you at war with
So-
everyone?
I mean, if you're new, we're not. What? No. What?
Wait, okay. So if you're not our enemy because we're new, you know your enemies, right?
That's a
Sure.
good
So who are your enemies?
Oh, got it. You want to know like the various sides?
Yes. Yes, we
Got
do.
it. Got it. Yeah. Well, so there are these weird, like, experimenty type people that work
Do
for.
they look like mushrooms?
Sometimes, yeah, but there's like a lot of different types of them.
Yeah.
Right? Some look kind of like mushrooms, but some look like weird hybrids with like a third arm in the middle of their face and things like that. And some of them look like they have weird things. Yeah, they're weird. So they work for chaos. And you know, that's so chaos is bad. And then magic has a bunch of parts to it as well. A lot of people with like scales on their faces that come and stab people in the night, all secretive and things like that.
Emily's reaction.
Super
was absolutely
sketchy.
Who? I don't know.
Yeah.
Thank God you
And-
got it removed.
Yeah. And then there's like a minor faction. You might have seen them, but they're like they just like don't like spellcasters. They're like these big like mechanical. I'm sorry, she wouldn't say mechanical. She doesn't know the word. Big like interlocking part people. And then we work for honor.
I'm very proud of you for figuring that out.
Dude, I've known this language for like 2 days, so cut me some slack.
That's fantastic.
What language did you speak before?
Some weird language that was hard for people to communicate in with me, apparently, but was just our normal language. It sounds a little bit like this, and then she starts speaking like that weird other modern Priani that we've sort of built. That's like, and you can understand like one out of every 3 words, sort of. It's a little bit of a mess.
Is it Old Ema by chance?
No.
Okay. So why are you enemies with these other factions? Can't you be friends?
Your friend is like, she like punches her friend's shoulder, like someone you like and trust.
Yeah, why don't you trust these guys?
Well,
Did
I don't
they hurt you?
trust magic because one of Magic's servants killed my mother, and I don't trust chaos because many of chaos servants killed my friends, siblings, aunts, uncles, and family. And I don't trust the. Is there a word for like interlocking part? Do you know the people I'm talking about?
Machines.
Machines. Thank you. Sorry, new language. Only known it for 2 days. There was, and I don't trust them because they keep on trying to kidnap and or kill and or strip power from people who help protect us, like our great shaman.
So let me get this straight. Your Akarut is this all-powerful being, yet he hasn't been able to stop the massacre of your people, family, and loved ones.
It's not
Does
like,
he not care, or is he just unable?
it's not all powerful. We have to work for him.
Not care, or is And it seems like you have been.
I'm getting an echo from someone.
Same here.
We fixed it. Cool.
Cool.
Looks good. Sorry, say that again, Jack. I got distracted.
It seems like you have been.
Yeah, and
It seems like your deity isn't properly rewarding you, whether it be for the specific reason that he doesn't care or that he is unable to.
who told you Akarut's a deity?
His name is this temple. So this is supposed to be his temple.
He's a king who died and then was brought back by a deity. He is
Wow.
chosen.
Who brought him back?
Cool Ticks.
Oh, do we know that name?
Why don't you roll a religion check and I will determine how much I give you. But yes is the answer. You definitely know the name. Okay. Cool Ticks is the god of death and desolation.
I remember the story, yes.
Perfect. Great. Well, then there you go. Cool Ticks is the god of death and desolation, and no one really worships him anymore. In fact, no one probably really did worship him for most of history. And the fact that people don't really say his name anymore. It's not like it's like Christians wouldn't say Satan, or whatever. But for that often, I mean they do obviously. Who cares? But whatever. It's sort of that sort of thing.
Okay. How long ago did Cortex bring him back?
I don't know. Before I was born.
Huh. Okay. Because this temple is really, 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 really old. So he must have been
Probably
brought
looks like
back.
a whole thing outside. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. We came from outside. We don't come from here.
Yeah, I can tell.
Thanks.
Are you sure?
It's like, you don't talk like us. You come from this weird, outside land from beyond the rim. That's just weird.
With
So, have you never been outside?
What? I mean, no. I've never even met, someone from inside who's been outside. It's... this is the world. And, you're from outside the world. It's weird.
Have you never wanted to go outside? Because we can take you.
Not really. I mean, I don't know. It seems, scary and weird.
Well, I mean, families get massacred less in the surf. Just saying.
So you're telling me that outside is this all-powerful, peaceful, organized society, and you guys just come in here to our world for what, fun?
Yes, 100%, and money. Especially
outside.
Well, it's just you can get a lot of money for the stuff that's in here because people are curious. We're here to satisfy the curiosity of other people.
This is so weird.
I know. Take a bit for it to sink in.
I mean, up there isn't heaven.
It is.
It's not
100%
perfect. No, because up there we have something called capitalism, which is becoming a problem.
Which is the exact definition of heaven.
And so this is like a disease?
Yep.
You could say that.
It's a game that we all play, and some people lose out. It's people that lose out that get upset about it.
People who lose out usually die.
Yes, that is the price you pay.
Yeah.
Wow. So, like, we fight for honor and for Akarut and die, but you guys just play games of chance and die?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine in here. Thanks, though.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It seems simpler down here.
It seems a lot simpler down here, if you know what I mean.
Well, do you guys want to, I don't know, come defend us in our war? Come work for us? We have things that you guys apparently value because you've caught capitalism.
Let's
Like
take a team
artifacts and the like.
Where are you headed?
Back
Can
down.
we take a team huddle for a second?
Oh
like-
yeah, sure.
We're gonna huddle for a second. Please stay over there and don't listen to us. It's very rude.
You might catch the capitalism.
Yeah, you'll catch the capitalism from us.
Oh wow, no, that didn't sound good.
So guys,
So the four of you
Safe
huddle
huddle.
up, and like the stone giant child just like comes and joins you guys. Like he doesn't know what else to do.
I'm going to just ask him to go talk over there because this guy's going to be a blabbermouth.
Nobody likes me.
Oh,
We
we
just-
like you. We
yeah.
just need a little bit of time.
No one ever wants me around.
I
Just gonna
know,
be a-
it's so
just gonna be a
sad,
minute or
but
two.
We're just
You're
going
good.
to have you over there for a second.
Grassstick will go over there.
We appreciate it.
I'll sit on the
Goodbye
bridge,
for now, Grassstick.
and then you'll leave me, and I'll be all alone again.
Oh, not
I
yet.
feel so bad
Grassstick.
for him.
And he goes and he starts walking onto the bridge, and he like plops down, and the whole bridge shakes a little bit. It's a stone
All right.
bridge.
So these guys are the ones that killed your friend, right? Like,
Not
you
these
talked about
guys,
a
but
shaman.
yeah, the shaman they mentioned, that's him.
Okay. See, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we enlist them to help us, and in exchange, they lead us to that shaman he was. And
That's a
if
possibility.
if I help you kill this shaman, I would like a small cut.
Oh yeah,
Whatever we find in there.
yeah. You're gonna get an even cut no matter what we do.
Well, here's
that's-
what I'm thinking. I'm thinking
Please.
50%.
Oh, why 50?
Specifically because this seems like a very personal thing to you guys. I feel like
Mhm.
it would be something that would be very dangerous and
Yes.
could get a really successful reward for.
Almost certainly. I think.
Okay.
Well, honestly, I'm comfortable with 50, but I'm not going to decide that for the group. If we are voting,
Well,
my vote is yes.
maybe instead of 50, Zuriel, we could help you hunt down this witch that you seem adamant to find and help you with that quest as well, because that is also quite personal.
Shit. You got me
That's
there.
fair.
All right. I'll take 50 of Marcus's and then I'll take the normal amount from you guys. Or sorry, 50 of Tiss's.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, to be fair, I don't mind, because it's not like we're running out of money, so Zuriel, you can just, it's fine. I'm sure we'll find something
selfish,
else.
greedy nature comes into play.
What I'm concerned about is this shaman is very powerful.
Yes.
Are we powerful enough to beat him?
Seems
know-
like an old man weak at the knees.
No. I don't think we are. Not nearly enough, I don't think we are. But they did mention that the robots tried to take him previously, and I think they are
Mm.
by far, maybe.
Well, we know where to find him now.
To find him or to
And-
find.
And we can get them to
Well,
lead
if
us
we
directly
wanted to
to
come
it.
back later, then we know where to find him.
Oh,
Yeah.
these guys, these the
Yeah.
goblin and troop.
Another thing, if we say no to helping them out now, though, are they going to consider us enemies and later on try and kill us? Because I'm not up for that either.
Yeah, I would say we lead them with us because they can help us kill the witch, and we say in exchange we'll help them. Then we go with them, and then we kill the witch, or not witch, fucking shaman. Same difference.
Yeah, I think we might
That
not
sounds
need
like
to.
a pretty good plan.
Yeah, it does. But I think we might not need to go to the trouble of facing the shaman ourselves, and I don't think we could anyway.
So
Yeah.
you want to get the robots of chaos onto the shaman?
Oh yeah.
Okay, we can send off a detachment once we complete everything. Whoever can get there quickest and then bring them back would probably be best. And then we'll leave like a path behind if we can. How should we mark it?
No idea.
Let's see. Do we have ball bearings?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I do. I have a burglar's pack. All right,
There you go.
cool. I'll leave some. we're literally okay. I just realized this is literally Hansel and Gretel because we're leaving breadcrumbs to go find a witch. Like, but yeah. When we start heading towards it, we'll have. I'm not. Oh, you know what? If we haven't actually done Asma's thing yet, there might be a little bit of good time for her to explore on her own to like change around her character if she breaks off, if she's the one to go get the robots.
Yeah. Another issue. What are we going to do with Gorastic? Because we've
We'll
still
bring
got
him
this
with us.
to kill the witch.
I mean, yeah.
What is he
You could-
again?
if-
What,
Traumatize this poor guy.
yeah, he's 5. Is that what we figured out?
War is war. I mean, you're right though, and I do kind of feel bad about that. But I mean, he could kind of just go in the corner, and we'll give him some berries to eat while we kill his parents. So.
I mean, there's no rush, I guess, but also now is probably the best time to do these things. So
yeah, that's
we
good.
could
Alright.
take him up to the surface and then leave him there, and then come back down. But
Yeah,
Will he be safe up there?
he's safer with us.
that's another good point. He might just be like hired by Hubert Songshaw and manipulated into doing his bidding.
Who do we trust up there? Just Bealdor?
Yeah, just Bealdor. And that's not even like that great. And we still don't even know a way out. So I'd say we just go hunt the witch first and then keep Grastic with us.
You don't
Agree.
trust Nalri?
Tis was actually just thinking that. I was, but I'm gonna, say that Tis was.
I don't even think I don't know who Nalri is.
The sick kobold wizard or magic
no, I know,
person.
but like,
Okay.
I don't think.
I mean,
so.
I thought of Adius, but Adius also has like a corpse army, so I don't think he's the best choice.
To be fair, he is made of stone, so kind of hard to.
Yeah,
use
hopefully
in
that
flesh
AC is
fantasy.
high.
So, but all right, so we good? Like, I think that constitutes a huddle.
Yes.
Constitutes a huddle.
All right, break. All right. So we'll strike a deal with you guys. We will help you with your thing if you can help us find and kill this witch.
Do you mind if we huddle?
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right, so they like pull back and huddle and start having conversations with each other. There's like 8 of them.
Love it.
And they start chatting. They come back and they say, no, but thanks.
Oh.
You mind if we huddle?
Oh,
Okay,
no, go ahead.
Wait,
Was
can I
there?
just ask her a question? I want to ask Iphigenia a question. Are we like? I mean, we're not friends, but are we friendly?
What do you mean?
Like, you're not gonna come. Like, next time you see us, you're not gonna try and attack us, are you? We're friends.
Oh,
Because we won't attack you if you don't attack
Oh,
us. We can make like a truce.
yeah. Give us 1 second. We need to huddle.
Whoa, wait.
Huddle for a minute. So like the deal. Like, yeah, I got nothing against you. Nothing against you, halfling. The rest of you, jury's still a little bit out, but you know, I got nothing against you. But I mean, I'm not gonna attack you. We're not gonna attack you. But if you're like working with chaos or magic against honor, you know, obviously that truce is off. You know.
Wait,
Okay, but if you just see us on our own, then we're good.
I don't know. Are you doing something for chaos or magic?
Let us huddle for a second.
Not in front of you. We're not.
Are you not okay with magic at all?
What do you mean?
Like any magic? You don't just mean the mechanical, the magical constructs. You mean all magic?
What? No. The magical constructs are like the machines are like they're like anti-magic. No, magic is like one of the teams.
The faction. Okay.
The faction of magic.
So what's
No,
the?
magic is fine. You can cast spells. I can cast spells. And she like holds up her hand, and like a little light spell pops out of her hand on like a coin. She flicks in the air. I can cast spells.
So what's the deal breaker then? How do we need to sweeten the pot to get you to travel with us?
Yeah, roll a persuasion check.
We're going the same direction.
Or insight. One or the other. I will allow both.
I think persuasion's better. I'll do that. 22.
Nice. She looks at you. Like her eyes like furrow, and she looks like uncomfortable for a second, and she says, well, you know, witches, they like, you know, curse people, and like for generations, sometimes.
I mean, they break if you kill them,
they're
though.
dead.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But like, you know, I don't know you, and you don't look like that competent.
We're pretty all right.
Like, going after like a witch. I don't know. I've got a kid at home, and I don't really want like him to be cursed.
Stay in the back lines. We'll do the heavy lifting.
What did you do? No, I don't want to like. Listen, I don't know you super well.
Yes,
I think you said your name was Tis, but I barely remember that.
I didn't even catch yours.
Iphigenia.
Iphigenia.
Iphigenia. That's beautiful. But okay.
But like, I don't know. Your armor's like a little bent out of shape.
Oh yeah, it is. Fuck.
You look like you've been through some hard times. And
I forgot about the armor.
Like, like if it was spiders or something, sure. You know, if it was like, maybe like the forces of chaos, yeah, definitely. But like a witch, you want to go against someone who specializes in curses that are difficult to break? I don't know. I mean, I just look at you, kid, and I think like I could fuse your armor to your body, and then you would be stuck there.
Oh, you're not kidding. You could actually do that. Oh no.
Hear me out.
Or you could not do that and we could be friends, but you know.
I wasn't saying I would do that. I was just
Hypothetically.
saying that, like, I could do that, and like, the witch has got to be more powerful than me if they live alone.
So, hear me out. I think you're forgetting the one kicker here, which is me. And I'm going to, like, lift up the side of my shirt to show, like, a whole bunch of, like, chemical burn scars and... Oh, nice. Chemical burn scars and, like, you know, just essentially, like, the evidence of being struck heavily by magic. And, I'm going to say, so, here's the thing. There was one time that I let a witch live, and it killed everyone around me. That's why I want to kill this witch, and that's why I'm going to kill this witch. I dedicated years of my life to studying alchemy, to studying the conservation of witches, to figure out and stop what happened. And I don't want something to happen here. You say that you have a kid at home, but I feel like what about his grandson's son who goes exploring in the tomb one day, finds this witch, and then gets cursed?
That is an excellent point.
You have to stop it here.
Roll a persuasion check, Jack.
All right. Let's see.
She looks at you and she says, "You know, you've just told me about a witch that beat you. That doesn't exactly inspire confidence in you as a witch hunter."
Yeah.
What say we just? What if you just get off at your stop? We're going the same direction, right?
I don't know.
You stop where you stop. So the direction of the river is where we're going because we're thinking that the witch is that way. They had said they're going further down. Does that match up?
We're heading that way, and she points north.
Not towards the river.
Across the river. The river is going west.
Yeah. Okay, we're not even going the same direction, so I'm gonna stop hounding you about this.
Well, we should probably be
Okay.
on our way.
Wait. You talked about the faction of magic. What do they look like?
Well, there's a lot of different ones, but most of them have like scales on their face.
Funny that, yeah. Okay.
Are they related to
We will,
Thoxis at all?
Are they related to what?
Thoxis? Does that name mean anything to them?
Oxus. Don't know that name. We work for honor.
Is it okay? Is it because Thoxis is like not in this new language that they've learned? Can I say it in their old language?
Yeah. You do. And I want you to roll an insight check.
Okay.
Yeah. Not Iphigenia, but one of the ones in the back. Her eyes just get really big for a second, and then like shrink down and narrow.
Can I call her out and she'd be like, "Hi, do you recognize that name?" Okay, can I try and speak
She
in
doesn't
there?
speak your weird language thing. I learned it up from some travelers in the tomb. Taught it to me as a gift of kindness. It's pretty cool.
Hang on. I have tongues.
I mean, then you'll be able to speak it.
Yeah, can I do that?
Sure. So you cast tongues?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. So you cast tongues on yourself, I presume?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ask her the same question again.
You speak and I can understand? This is magic?
Yes, it's a spell.
Impressive. Useful.
Thank you.
I don't know a spell like this.
Yeah, Tell you what, if you tell me what you know about Thoxis, the name, because I saw that you recognized it. So if you
Nope.
tell me that, then I can write down the spell for you.
No, I don't know the name.
Oh, that's funny because you definitely reacted to it.
You must have misseen. It's dark down here.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Uh-huh.
let her be then, I guess. I don't think I can
What?
persuade her.
You definitely cannot persuade her. That doesn't mean you couldn't do other things.
You know, if you guys are hiding something from us, that's going to really suck.
Do you
Oh,
say
so
that
now we're
to-
threatening them.
I guess so. I'm threatening.
We were trying to be friends.
That's fair. Like you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna try to guilt trip to threaten them. So like, it's not an overt threat, but like, it's more so we're guilt tripping. So, like, because I'm gonna be a terrible person. Yeah, I thought we were friends. And you guys are hiding something from us. What else are you guys hiding from us?
Iphigenia looks at you and says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who's hiding anything? Your friend just
Well-
jumped to some weird conclusion about my friend and then cast a spell."
Oh no! Like, I trust my friend. She has some very good insight. But, you know, there's some shady stuff going on. Like,
Are you
I'm-
accusing me of something? I'm an honorable warrior. I fight
I'm
for honor.
not accusing you. I am accusing the person in the back.
You accuse one of my men. You accuse me. She pokes you in the chest hard.
And you're letting one of your men lie to us?
She turns and she looks at him and she says something which Emily understands, which Sally understands. She says, "Are you lying?" And the guy says, "No." And she turns back and says, "He says he's not." She says she's not lying.
A competent leader would probably know if their crew is lying, yet you seem to be asking them.
Yeah,
You
she just
can't
decks you.
tell? Alrighty then.
Can I like get between them and like
Does a
shut
23 hit?
Serial shut?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Alright,
6
how about
damage.
this? Let's settle this. Just you and me.
Or we could just, go back to talking and we could forget all this happened.
Fine by me. And she starts like taking off like her like axe that she carries and dropping them on the ground and stretching out. And...
I'm gonna
Okay, that's
take off.
unnecessary.
I'm gonna take off. Well, I mean, I don't really have my rapier, but I'm just going to disarm from any of my weapons.
Oh man.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Oh, this is not.
Wait, how tall is Virginia?
She's a goblin. She's like 3'6", 3'7".
Oh, so I'm taller than someone for once?
Yeah.
Wow. How did she reach Zerial to deck him?
She decked him in the stomach.
Not shot. Not shot. It did 6 damage. So that is pretty good.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, so she's like just stretching out and she like pulls up her fists and like is ready when you are. And I think she
Alright.
doesn't know like insult in your language yet because they didn't think to teach them. So she says something in like in her weird Brianni pigeon thing. And because tongues is still cast, Celia, you hear fuck face.
I'm gonna call her a capitalist.
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah. So
you're going for it?
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
Sorry, Celia. I'm gonna need you to sit this one out. I'm going for it, even if I get my ass kicked.
Okay, roll initiative.
All right.
14. I'm going first.
Alrighty.
Oh my god.
11 to hit, 17 to hit.
All right. Let's see. 17 meets or beats, so it does hit.
Okay. Then she'll spend a key point to hit you twice more.
Ooh.
17,
she's a monk.
22.
All right. Yep. Both hit.
Okay, so that gives me 3d8 plus 12. 32 points of damage.
All right. 1, 2. All right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, let's see, what is this? action. Okay, that is an action. You know what? I probably should have shielded. That's okay. I'll save it. I am going to. How much does Chill Touch do?
At this level, 2d8.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Chill Touch, and I'm going to throw a haymaker.
I love it with your chilly touch. Yeah, roll. It's d20 plus your int plus your proficiency
Okay.
or spell attack, whatever.
Here. Spell attack is 7, so it's
10%.
d20 plus 7. Jesus. Plus 3. So that would be 12.
Why is it plus 3?
Because int? Or is
It's
that how that
spell
works?
attack and enter. Your spell attack includes your int.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right, cool.
No worries. Yeah. She's good with that because that's obviously missing. And so her response is to punch right back.
Alrighty.
17, 13. You letting the 17 hit?
It depends on how many more attacks they have, but yeah, I'll let it hit.
Okay. Spends a key point. 17
Okay.
and 11.
So, fuck, I should shield. I'm gonna use shield. So,
Okay. So you have to use shield when the attack is incoming. So I will allow you to shield the second hit, but not the first hit.
that's fine. So, let's see. Go.
So you take 7 more damage.
Yes. And then
Makes it your turn.
alrighty. I am going to. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll throw the same thing. So, that would be 20 plus 7.
16.
Alright.
16 misses.
Damn. All right. That's it for me then. Or wait, I'm actually the second one to bonus action.
Second wind is a bonus action, yes.
Yes. Okay, I'll second one.
Okay.
So 1d10 plus fire. 3 plus 6. So that would be 9. 22 again. All right. That'll be it for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Got some creepy things she can do, but I feel like this is just like a fight, so she's not going to do creepy stuff.
Yeah, I'm holding back.
Yeah, you're holding back. She's holding back. But she is annoyed and she's happy to just school you. 15 to hit.
You guys could hold back more and
Nope.
stop fighting, please.
15 misses.
Yep. So
23 to hit.
that hits.
Great. And then she'll spend a key point to hit 2 more times, probably. Miss and miss. Wow.
Nice.
12 points of damage.
All right. Yeah. And then I'm definitely going to need to use my thing. All right. So I think let's see. Booming blade applies to a melee attack, huh? Oh, with a weapon.
Your fist is a weapon.
Okay, that's fair. So yeah, booming blade.
Yeah.
Let's see. That would be a regular melee attack then. So how would that be calculated?
It's d20 plus strength plus proficiency.
Okay. And I couldn't use dex, right?
Not unless you have specific feats like Tavern Brawl or things like that.
That's fine. All right, so d20. It doesn't even matter. Wow, I am just bad at fist fights.
That is very true. Okay, miss.
I'm going
25 to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements on that. So
Okay, she's not doing any elemental damage.
Oh shit. Yeah, fair. All right, never mind.
So she does 6 damage to you.
At that point, I'm gonna call it. All right, you win. So,
Then I think what she does is she like tackles you to the ground and pulls your arm behind you and starts like trying to force you to like submit. Like she's just pulling on your arm, doing
I'm gonna
like an
tap
armbar.
out.
Mhm.
Definitely tap it out. I have been beaten fair and square.
And then she lets you go and like walks on top of you and just like stands on your back. Anyone else want to challenge the honor of my people?
Nope.
All right.
I
I'm gonna get up.
am so sorry for this misunderstanding. I did not mean for this to happen. I'm going to turn to the person at the back who was definitely lying, and I'm just going to say, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to accuse you of anything. Can we just step back, please?
Yeah, so she steps off of Zuriel and walks towards you, Celia. And she looks at you and she says, "Now you seem smart,
Oh, okay.
but you need better friends. They suck. I don't know about that one over there. She's just quiet. And I don't know about that one out there. He just looks incompetent because of his bad armor. But this one is a moron." He points at Zero. You need
You know
to
what? Right now, I would agree.
And on top of that, if you want a job defending us, I offer it to you. But I do not like him. He cannot come with you. She looks at you, Zero. And I think as you're getting up, Zero, I think she like kicks your arm out that's like holding you up as you're pushing up so you fall back on the ground. And then she spits on you.
Ooh.
Ouch.
I think
I'm
that's
gonna
gonna.
use.
Okay, okay.
No, Lyra.
Oh, I think that's going to just take Lyra over the edge, and she's gonna cast levitate on. Her.
Oh, you're gonna cast levitate on her.
Yeah.
On Iphigenia. Okay, yeah.
This is
Sure.
unsafe. I'm assuming she's not going to be willing. So.
Yeah, she's definitely not willing. So it's a con save. Okay. She'll +5. Cool. She gets a 24 and ignores it.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey. All right. Folk, we're moving out. These ones suck. We can find better troops elsewhere.
My armor isn't
Okay,
usually this bad.
so
It
walking-
just
It's just offended at her insulting of your armor.
it just happened.
She's making fun
I
of
mean,
you.
as I'm walking away, can I just be like, I'm sorry, I hope we can still be friends.
Yeah, I mean, why don't you just roll a d20? There's no, you're not persuading, you're not deceiving, you're just hoping.
This is a prayer check.
This is a prayer check.
Damn.
They don't want to be my friend.
Doesn't look like it. And they start heading north.
Well, that was fun.
Eventful.
Was. I
We
did actually
can't-
enjoy that.
We can't follow. Can we follow the river? Is there any way to follow the river without getting in the river?
Certainly.
Okay, cool. Because I can't touch that. So, do you want to follow the river, or do you want to go across the bridge?
We should probably follow the river, but I'm gonna take a drink from it really quick and then drink my healing potion.
Yep. Sounds good.
Let's see.
What's the kid's name again? Grasstick?
Grasstick.
Grasstick. Did Grasstick say the witch was lower? Further down?
That's what he thought, but he's also, you know,
A kid.
a little foolish about things.
What's the normal healing potion?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, nice.
7. I should really make it just like a macro for these things since we use them all the time.
Mhm.
I think I
could
would
probably
if
do that.
all of my games were in the same thing, and then I only had to make the macro once. But the truth of the matter is, I have to make the macro separately for each and every game.
Let's see. Could I make this? Okay. See, that would be very interesting if I could.
You can if you want to make a healing potion hot button. The
Yeah.
easiest thing to do is here we go on your character sheet under yeah, there you go, you got it under healing potion. Get rid of damage. Sorry, get rid of attack. You don't need attack.
Yeah, and then I'll remove that's 2d4 plus 2. All right, let's try it.
Standard healing potion should work now.
Bam, nice.
There it is. Enough. Now you've got a macro.
Cool.
Okay, cool. There we go. So you guys have met and dealt with some of the, as they think of themselves, children of honor.
Definitely children.
And they are heading elsewhere in the dungeon, away from you. It almost went well.
Almost. I have trust issues, okay?
Yeah,
So
I'm
are
gonna
we?
look pointedly at Tiss when I'm like asking the question of what do you guys want to do?
Are
I'm
we,
ignoring Zuriel.
You want to do, guys.
yeah, that's fair.
Well, now we're not all at tip-top shape, are we? My armor is
I wonder why.
decimated. Oh, what was it, Matt? -1 or -2?
That's at -2.
Okay.
Also,
Brutal.
Zuriel's rapier, if I remember correctly, is at -1. No, you didn't put it in. You're good.
I think I did put the rape. Well, for some reason.
Oh yeah, the rapier's at
rapier
-1.
is,
The rapier's at -1. There you go.
But I don't use the rapier, so it shouldn't actually matter.
There you go.
I have Shadow Blade. I will mark that though, because if I try to sell it, that'll be a. That's actually a very good point. I wonder if I should.
So, Tiss, Celia looks at you and says, "What do you guys want to do?"
Yeah. Our options are go back up or hunt the witch, I guess, right?
That is a big ass healing potion. She's got like
It's
the chug
fine.
jug of healing potions. the American gas station size.
Alright.
Oh my god.
I mean, you also have directional things. You can go up, you can go across the bridge, you can go left, the bridge and go left. All sorts of options. But you remember that your sight range is pretty small. It's actually just over a square.
Oh, that's right, because they're like 40 feet down here.
Yeah, these are 40 feet squares.
Mm.
In this map that we're looking at, this representational map. So this river is not small.
Just as a question, can I like use produce flame and just like hold it like a couple meters ahead of me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Shedding light. Sure.
Yeah.
You've got light. You make the room look a little bit like Asma's room.
So I'm assuming.
Can you
Sorry, go.
change the colors of those? That's
No, it's the blinds, right?
Oh,
Like
it's
it's-
Literally the blinds.
Color
Yeah.
blinds, I
I was thinking you could do like the caramel dancing thing where it's just like
Oh.
bunch of
Oh, that would be
colors.
So I'm assuming Zuriel wants to go after the witch. I admittedly am kind of interested in the witch now, just out of curiosity. Lyra, do you have a preference or an idea?
I really want to go and kill the witch. That's kind of scholastic. But we don't know much about whether. Does he at least know if it's over the bridge or if it's to the left of where we are?
Probably ask him.
I mean, it was a long time ago. I think she's downstream. She didn't like me though.
I think downstream's a decent enough lead. Let's go that way.
Actually, yeah, technically it's upstream. So I apologize.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. But you know, that's what I meant.
Oh, and the other thing that I just remembered, there's a possibility that we could take him to Adius and do some recon.
True.
Video.
The issue was we couldn't get out of the dungeon.
Mm-hmm. Not the way we came.
Mm,
We could find our way out of the dungeon now and then come back, because at least then we know that we can get out.
didn't he say, Gnostic say that some Hubert Songshore people went over the bridge and then they had to come back through? So if we go that way first and see if we can find anything that links back up to a path.
Yeah, I agree.
There are options. Just don't know where you're going.
So I'm gonna change my
I think
vote
we
to
should.
the surface.
Yeah, same.
Jack, Asma?
Mine-
Yeah, we can.
Mine's always on the witch, but like,
Yeah.
I think I have no choice now.
Right now, Serial does not get a choice.
Yeah.
I think we could head to the surface first and see if Adius knows anything that can maybe help us.
And maybe help him,
and then
yeah.
come back and search for the witch and burn him.
I'm assuming across the bridge is the fastest way to the surface.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you know. I actually
Yeah.
like. I
Yeah.
I like this idea of going up to the surface, but like the truth of the matter is, guys, you don't know how to get to the surface.
Don't know where we are.
We have conflicting information.
Yeah,
But I am
you-
a confident leader in things I know nothing about.
Okay, so what does that mean, Zero?
It's my American blood popping through this character. And I say
Zerial is
that
from
the accent
America.
Is a yeah, I'm from America. That would actually be really cool. because
Zerial
it'd be
was-
the Swamp
yeah.
Witch's Louisiana one.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah, but anyways, so I don't know. Like, I have no idea, but it seems like our best option.
Okay, so you cross the bridge. You are now on the other side of the bridge.
Let's just keep going that way.
North.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're following the people.
Yeah, we just
Oh shit!
did that thing where you say
Okay.
bye and then go the same direction.
Oh. Well, the hallway becomes a little bit more, shall we say, even. And as you are walking, there appears to be a room that is illuminated ahead of you. Let's see. The floor suddenly ceases to be dirt and starts to have like a solid feel to it.
Can I use pineapple to scout?
Sure. So you send Pineapple ahead.
I will.
Pineapple immediately notices that if he brushes away the dirt, there is pearly gray stone. And walls start to be constructed here. Again, we've moved from cave to constructed building. The walls are constructed of panels of marble, each 5 feet wide and 15 feet tall.
I don't trust this at all. Does anybody have a really long weapon?
I have a
I have a
few.
quarterstaff.
Okay.
Pineapple keeps moving forward and gets to a room. This room is roughly what? 40, 80, 120, 160, 100, about 200 feet in front of you. And in this room, Pineapple sees that here the marble has skulls set into it. There's a dim green light that seems to emanate from the eyes of the skulls.
Oh, I trust this a little bit more though.
Oh, really?
I know it's like counterintuitive, but I feel like I have a feeling. So, and it involves.
Your feelings are bad.
you're right, but okay.
There seems to be a pedestal at the end of the room, and Pineapple seems incapable of getting up it. It's too high.
Okay.
It's about a 7-foot high pedestal. A little
We
big for a tiny ferret person to climb up.
Cautiously poke the ground ahead as we go along. Like, that's just a hunch, but like,
No,
I'm
you're right.
definitely going to be drinking some of the lich fluid.
Oh. Why would you do that?
Because last time the statue recognized us as friendly.
Oh. I don't think I realized that at the time.
Yeah.
At the time.
That's why I trust it. See, the one thing you can trust is
Yeah.
you can always trust somebody who's terrible because they will genuinely always be terrible. It's consistent.
That is very sound.
You can't trust a good person because they'll stab you in the back and you'll never see it coming.
I'm so concerned about you.
Same
you.
though. You have no idea. Boy. And I guess I'll go ahead to pass the skull. Because I think since I have the lich fluid, I should be okay. But I would be careful
Yeah,
with
so
you
it's a
guys.
whole hallway full of skulls. Each panel has a single skull inside of it, which illuminates green light. And then and then the hallway sort of opens up into a larger room. The question is, do you want to enter the room?
I don't
and
know.
Pineapple didn't see anybody in the room, right?
Nope.
Okay. Should we all enter the room at once, just in case it closes in on us? Or
So Zerial walked past the skulls and nothing happened.
Did you touch the skull, Zero, or anything?
no?
Then no.
Alright.
Can I look closer at the skulls as I pass him? Not touching them, but just like looking closer.
Yeah, they seem to have green light emanating from them. Roll an investigation check.
I'm not doing very well today.
They're halfling skulls.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna pop off a divine sense.
It's Grandpa.
Can you tell how old I am?
That's why great. Couple times.
Sorry, you're popping what out?
Divine sense.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The skulls give off this. I'm gonna be charitable with divine sense. The
Okay.
skulls give off necromantic energy,
Mhm.
but not undead energy. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
This is not reassuring, but okay.
I don't detect any hollowing or consecration or desecration.
Not here.
Okay.
Not in this hallway.
Hey,
Uh,
I thought you
Grastic.
said constipation for a sec. Sorry,
Grastic,
keep
do you
going.
want to go ahead in this room for us?
Oh no. You you stay behind us. Oh, do you know what's going on here with the skulls and everything?
I've never been this way before.
Okay.
It's scary without friends. It's
I agree.
kind of too scary with friends to do.
Well, you're with us.
We're his
You'll be all right. Tis will proceed behind Zerial and Celia and not touch anything. Yeah.
Do you guys enter the room?
I'm going in, boys.
What do we think?
Yeehaw!
Well, there it is, I
What's
guess.
one more bad decision today?
That's the spirit, yeah.
That's the
So
spirit.
Tis will go into leading with his shield.
You enter the room, and suddenly, on the pedestal that Pineapple was before, a shaft of beautiful golden radiant light seems to illuminate the pedestal and nothing else in the room. No light touches anything besides the pedestal. There's still the green light around, but it's bright enough that it illuminates kind of brilliantly the entire room. You shield your eyes instinctively from the brightness for just a second, and then let your eyes adjust. You've been in the darkness of the tomb for so long that seeing this causes spots in your eyes, and standing before you on the pedestal, there seems to be something with a human head, female, smiling at you, with a lion's mane surrounding her, and large wings growing out of her, and a lion's body. And you see before you a sphinx.
A furry.
And with that, we will take our break.
All right. There we go.
world. Hope you're having a good time watching the Lost Tomb of Akarut. We've had some negotiations with locals, and now are about to meet a sphinx. If you are enjoying our content, please follow our channel and check out some of our other content too. We've got games every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday, which are all set in the Shimmering Seas world. Some of those games may be undergoing some changes. We'll see. But they're basically, all set in the Shimmering Seas world and pretty cool. And then on Fridays, we play random RPG stuff. We try new games regularly, and it's pretty cool. We have a lot of fun with that. And tomorrow we're playing Super Normal, a game where superheroes attempt to be normal, but their powers keep getting in their way. And it is going to be quite, I think, funny. So, come check out our channel. Follow us. Support us. Enjoy it. Also, try to support other people who are a little off than you. More so than us. We're doing fine. Don't worry too much about us. But do try and support people who are less well off than you, particularly BIMPOC and LGBTQIA plus people. Look for things that you care about, and then look specific or fields that you care about, whatever it is that you care about, and then look for people in those fields or organizations in those fields that are supporting underprivileged peoples, and try to support those organizations either by giving money and or time. It's important to help people. We live in a world that is shockingly and remarkably good at not helping people. So please do your best to try to assist people. Back to the Lost Tomb of Akarut.
Let's get eaten alive. Woohoo!
So here you are in this tomb, and on this platform, sitting above you, is a gold lady, and she looks at you. Looks. Well.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
You have something for us?
Why?
A philosopher, I see.
I am a sphinx.
I don't know what that is.
A philosopher.
Well, hello. What is it that you, what's your whole deal?
I sit on this pedestal and wait.
Or...
Oh, really nothing. Some come to me for knowledge. Is that why you are here?
I would always love to learn more.
I answer questions if you answer riddles.
Is there a price to the question?
The riddle.
If we get the riddle wrong.
Okay.
Well, I heard you suggesting that perhaps I eat one of your limbs, so perhaps I eat one of your limbs? But I have to admit, I've never done that before. It seems messy. I'm not really hungry.
Meta knowledge.
Can you start with the crunchy one? My arm.
Is there anything else that you would want? Not a limb.
It is a trade. You answer my riddle, I answer your question.
Oh, okay.
I'll.
So if we don't answer your riddle, you just won't answer the question.
I will continue to sit here.
Okay, that's fine.
It's quite comfortable, I have
Cool.
to admit. The light
Can you
is warm.
stand?
If I must, why?
Just, I don't know. It was just a question.
I will attempt
Okay.
a riddle, Tis declares nervously.
Yeah.
Sure.
She looks at you. She thinks about it for a second. I think she says, I cut through evil like a double-edged sword, and please at my approach. Balance I single-handedly upraise. Through battles fought with heart and mind, instead of with gaze. What am I?
Justice? Fairness?
Excellent.
War.
And your question?
I hadn't thought of one.
Ooh.
I got so into the riddle.
You engaged in the riddle without knowing what it is that you wish to know. Well, I will allow you to bank your question until one crosses your mind.
That's very generous, thank you. Tis will back up a little bit.
Wait, I have a question, but I have multiple questions, so I'm gonna whisper to Tis some of my questions.
What's the first one?
Well, I'm thinking questions about like Akarut, or the weird reincarnated king Akarut, and like whether we can know anything about what the heck is going on there. Or I was thinking weaknesses of the shaman for future reference.
That actually made me think of one too. We could ask who the one unnamed is. Or maybe
Or
that
we
was
could
just
ask
something.
what the best recipe is for taco salad.
We could ask that in theory.
that comes in handy.
But we're not
after we've
going
done
to.
everything. But like, you would want to know like what the best taco salad is.
I've never actually had a taco,
Wait,
Poor
IRL?
child, who hurt you?
so.
Wait, sorry, hold on.
Yeah, is that in real
Julia
life?
Or Emily?
Yeah.
No,
Was it-
like me, I've never had a taco.
Oh
Emily has
man.
never had a taco.
If you need help,
I've never had a
like,
taco.
I think it's a common thing in England, though. Like,
Oh my god, you
that's
poor
so
people.
sad.
Wait, have you not had one either, Asma?
no, I don't think it's a common thing.
Oh, that's wild. I guess
You
yeah, I
poor
guess not.
people.
You're
I mean, I heard that
impoverished
Britain was
soul.
bad. I just didn't know it was that bad. Like, that's horrifying.
Hey, we have some good food. We don't have bacon gravy. I found out what that was a couple of days ago, and I'm disgusted.
I've
I'm a
seen your
vegetarian.
food.
Please don't
It
tell
is
me.
not good food.
That is not true. There's plenty. I mean,
Yeah.
God, there is such good Indian food in. Sorry, moving forward.
True,
Anyway,
but
if you would like to ask a question, Tis, you can ask a question. If not, someone else can attempt a riddle.
I
Is it a
actually do
different
have.
riddle?
She's not going to give you the same riddle.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
the brilliant Sphinx with one riddle. Just a line of people like all
Oh,
go in
that's
there to
awesome.
answer questions, and she keeps
Justice,
wondering how to always know. Like they start answering it before she even asks the riddle.
What am I doing wrong? She thinks to herself. The smartest thing.
It's just, I did not think that question through clearly.
I'll attempt a riddle, I guess.
She smiles. If you speak my name, you destroy me. Who am I?
I know. Can I answer it?
Okay, yeah. So above the table, right?
Mm.
I just want to talk to Emily. I think it's silence, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alternatively, though, Shazam is acceptable.
Yes, but unfortunately, the Sphinx is not that meta.
Voldemort.
Yeah, Voldemort. Okay. All right. The answer you are looking for is silence.
Excellent. Your question? Zero.
Where is the witch located?
Which witch do you inquire of?
Which that I mean? I think which witch that I would. Specifically, the one in this tomb.
There are several.
God damn it! All right, the witch that we're looking for, the closest one. We'll go through them in order.
Why don't you just ask which one cursed faster? Which one cursed up one?
That's fair. Yeah. Whatever one's closest versus the one that's cursed this fella.
And she looks at you and she says, "Follow the river deep into the tomb. There is a dead end, or so it seems. Near there is a seemingly abandoned treasure vault. There you will find the witch that cursed Grastic."
It's witch hunting time. That's actually good to know, though. Like, if we would have ran into a dead end, that would have sucked.
Yeah. Got into way sooner than we expected.
Okay, can I answer a riddle?
You may. Or rather, I guess we will find out. And she looks at you and ponders. If you have pronounced my name, then you are not in my name.
Yeah, having and finding riddles be like.
Uh, I'll think about that for a sec.
Very well.
Quiet. I don't want to get it wrong. But
She'll need a limb.
If you'd like to ponder, feel free.
okay.
Lyra, you have a question that you want answered? And if so, would you be willing to engage with a riddle?
The taco salad thing, we still haven't figured that out.
Yeah. I haven't thought of a question yet, but I'll answer the riddle in advance.
Some try to hide. Some try to cheat. But time will show we always will meet. Try as you might to guess my name. I promise you'll know when you do claim.
Death.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Death.
Well done.
I feel really stupid because I'm the only one who doesn't have my riddle.
No, I still don't know yours.
Dude, I don't even know what
Yeah.
the question was. Oh, wait, what was her question? Her riddle?
If you can pronounce my name, you are no longer in it.
You cannot be in it.
You cannot be in it. Water? Underwater?
That's, yeah,
Oh,
that's very
yeah.
good. Yeah. I was
Well
thinking
done.
like a small jar.
Yes. It depends how small you are, I suppose.
Very true.
I think it's supposed to be within.
Wait a
within.
second. Wait. Hold the phone. I'm looking on this site. I swear to God. Okay, so I posted this site as a joke because, like, the running joke is that D&D players are really like, what's it called, bad at solving puzzles, right? It's like the joke is when you need to find a riddle, you do riddles for kids. But you know what? In this thing, the riddle, what is so fragile saying it names breaks it? Silence.
It's confirmed Zuriel is a child.
Yes, just because we didn't know that. You've got 3 questions banked with the Sphinx people. If you wanna ask some questions, she might have some answers.
It's beautiful.
Like, what do we actually want to establish here? Do we want to get information about the shaman at this point, or the witch? Which one are we going for first?
Maybe a little of each. You got a little bit for the witch. I'll reserve my question for the shaman, but I think I'm gonna keep thinking to see if there's anything better that I could ask.
Sure.
But nobody should feel obligated to use theirs for the shaman.
I think
I just have so many questions.
Does the witch in question have any weaknesses?
Let's check. I don't think so. Weaknesses aren't really a thing. She has abandoned her coven, meaning that she does not have access to their power. That weakens her. I don't know if I'd call it a weakness.
Oh shit, guys. Before we ask any more questions, how to get out of here is actually probably a good one.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah. Like...
Oh, yeah. That is a very good question. Okay, not as my question, but a question for the Sphinx. Is it like question for riddle? Can we ask for another riddle and bank another question? Or do we only get one chance?
For now, only one.
Okay.
I can only answer one question per supplicant per day.
Okay. I have a lot of questions.
Well, I will be here.
Same here.
So
I
that
think,
explains all
like-
the dead halfling skulls.
I think just the idea of like something that is willing to share its knowledge all the time. You can just ask a question and it will be like true. Is Celia's dream. So
Yeah.
Many other halflings. If we see a new skull on the wall, we'll say hi to you for.
And if she can't answer the question, she will tell you, I can't answer that question, so ask a different one. So you there's no risk to wasting a question.
yeah, okay.
And I will say that her knowledge, her base of knowledge is definitely the tomb, not like the world. So you can't ask like
the world.
Yeah.
That eliminates a lot of my questions.
Does it?
Well, big ones, yeah.
Well, I mean, there's fuzziness there, right? As you've seen, there are things inside the tomb that might affect things or might have pertinence to things outside the tomb.
Depending on how they get their information.
Yeah.
Wait,
I will
she?
also
How
point
you
out
saying
that you have obviously you woke up today after last night.
Right.
Reminder.
Yeah.
Just in case that is pertinent, I don't know.
I'm privy to stuff.
Yes.
Right. Oh man.
Breaking news: man wakes up after last night.
You know, I was speaking in code, and I knew that Tis would understand me. He woke up after last night, not some other random.
Breaking news: man sleeps 8 hours a day. In this society, that's actually probably a breaking news.
Yeah, my question is, my stream of consciousness continued after falling asleep, and I'd like to know why. Yeah. God, yeah, that does open up a lot more, though. Like, way more.
Well, you guys have 2 questions banked right now. One from Celia and one from Tis. Celia, she's not going to be able to answer all your questions in one question, so stop trying to come up with a question that is all encompassing.
What are the answers to all of the questions that I may have?
Your favorite food is cheese.
Only at 3 a.m., you liar.
No, it is your favorite food. You enjoy it more than you enjoy other sustenance.
But I enjoy the suffering of children. Does that count?
You can't.
exaggerate.
Are you sure I can't eat that, Emily? Are you 100% sure?
I mean,
Think
what I was
carefully
gonna
now.
what I was gonna say is you can't make energy out of that, but my brain went, you can't photosynthesize with that. Which I guess you can't.
Yeah, I can bask in the suffering of children, literally.
Oh my god.
Yes, Celia?
Wish for more genies.
Too many questions. Can I wish for more answers?
You can return tomorrow.
I will. I will be here tomorrow.
Well, if we are to be friends, then you should know. My name is actually Onstrusa.
Monstrusa.
That's a very pretty name.
That is a lovely name.
Sounds like a goose dying.
Thank you.
Monstrusa.
Onstrusa!
Yeah.
Onstrusa.
Okay,
I thought of
my
a question.
question
Oh,
is,
sorry, go ahead.
how do we beat the shaman?
That is a question of tactics and strategy, not of information. I can give you my opinion, but it will not necessarily be definitive. It is not like the shaman has a magical pulsating heart that absorbs damage for him. He is a man.
Got it. Magical pulsating heart.
Can you give us any information that may help us defeat him?
Nothing that you wouldn't be able to deduce yourself. People are stronger when they are together, typically. And one of the shaman's major advantages is that Gorak, sorry, is his name. One of his major advantages is that he has a civilization working with him. Peoples, many sorts. When you fight the shaman, you do not fight the shaman. You fight a city.
We got a city to burn.
I feel like I have failed to aid you, and I feel guilty at this.
That's
think,
okay. You answered honestly.
and I think we're more informed than when we came in, so that counts. We know
You
it'll
have
be
one more
harder than we
question?
thought. Yes. We know about some of the evils that were sealed away in this tomb, or that the tomb was built to seal away. We know about Thoxis. We know about
If she's sure.
of Zishra, the dragon. We know about Osishra. There's another force, I think a third, that we've heard referred to as the One Unnamed. Who is the One Unnamed?
He sometimes goes by the one unnamed. By those who dislike him, he is called Chaos. By those that worship him, he is called Freedom. A scientist who experiments on the living, creating new bodies and new things, cursed things, weird things, impure things. He has no name, which is why he is the one unnamed, but those outside the tomb would call him Demogorgon.
Hmm. Does that ring any bells?
Sounds like Adios.
Roll a let's roll an Arcana check. I think is probably the best bet.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. 15.
What'd you get? 15?
Yeah, 15.
It definitely rings bells of like a cursed demonic creature with multiple heads growing out of itself and tentacles and claws and
Tis, upon hearing that, will look over at Lyra and Celia. That sounds like what the fungi folk were worshipping.
Yes, they are his supplicants. And his creation, he made them.
Okay. Now we know what we're up against, I guess.
It is not nothing.
Well, yeah, not entirely.
Knowledge is useful. You should know that those are the 3 threats within the tomb. And you know, of course, of the threats outside of the tomb that, shall we say, you brought with you? Or at least came with
I'm
you.
not that much of a threat.
Or at least came with you. But I think that you should also know, for free, that there's a threat that is neither above the surface nor within the tomb, but rather lies beneath it.
Beneath
And
the
it is
tomb.
this that Nalari searches for.
Do we owe you anything for that?
Okay.
That's rather privileged information.
I felt guilty about the 2 questions that I was only able to answer in part.
It's very generous.
You want to answer one more? Do you know how we get out of here?
I'm sad to say that the ritual magic only permits me to answer so many questions per day.
We'll
Specifically,
come back
one
after
per
a long
couple.
rest.
Unless Grastic has a question.
Oh god.
Tis will look over at Grastic.
Grastic looks confused.
I think you need to do a riddle first, buddy.
Can I solve a riddle?
Can we help him and then he says the answer? Or is that cheating?
I'm pretty sure we're just not going to. There's no way this man is getting the answer right unless the riddle is what is 2 plus 2. And even then, I don't even have confidence in that.
If we let him ask his own question as well, it's going to be, do you have any food? So.
She looks at him and says, "What goes up but never comes down?" If I jump really high.
A poorly managed weather balloon.
If I jump really high,
A balloon you let go.
I'll still come down. What's a balloon?
Somebody who overdoses on a large amount of uppers.
He looks confused and looks around for help.
A building that no one ever knocks down.
Age, but I don't know if I'm on.
Oh yeah, dude, asthma. Yes.
So Lyra, do you help him?
Yeah, I think I'll just sort of pat him and go, Age, like, you're 5, you're never going to be 4 again. Or something like that, however old he actually is.
You're right. My age never does go down. You're right. And he turns and he just proudly looks at her and says, "Age."
Oh.
And then she looks at him and says, "You're right. Nice job, Grastic. Do you have a question?"
The question is, how do we get to the surface? How do we get to the surface?
He just shouts out, "What's behind you?" And she chuckles and says, "A secret passage."
Oh, thank you, Grasso.
Oh, okay. Fuck it. All right. Okay. So I think we'll be going through the secret passage, if that's okay with you.
Oh, no.
Oh, why not?
It is my task to guard it.
Oh,
What's behind it?
I know not.
that's another question. Oh, okay.
So who tasked you with it?
Or I'm lying. And she smiles and shows her pointy cat teeth at you.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I didn't realize she could lie. Can she lie when we ask her a question?
Do you want to roll an Arcana check to see what you know about Sphinxes?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sphinxes are very, very honorable creatures. They are bound by certain rules, but outside the constraints of those rules, they can more or less do whatever they want.
Oh, okay. So she probably couldn't lie to us when we ask her a question in return of a riddle.
That sounds like a reasonable guess.
Okay, that's fine then.
Oh man. Damn it. So if we kill her, then there's
Don't kill her.
I don't think we could afford. I don't think we'll be able to kill a sphinx.
We're not killing the Sphinx.
Yeah.
Even if we could, we're not killing her.
But there's a secret passage. And I'm curious.
No.
The murder hobo
Sit
is strong.
down.
The murder hobo is strong, is that what you said?
Yes.
How many hit points do you have?
Around you.
How many hit points do I have?
Yeah,
11
right
is enough to take down a sphinx. You know what? Actually, can I ask that question?
What question do you have?
Are 11 hit points enough to take down a sphinx?
I think she just looks at you and like is a little annoyed because Jack, I thought for a while it was Mochi, but no, it's you.
Oh, it's me,
And so she looks at you and she's a little annoyed, and she just sort of raises her hand and her paw, and I need you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm gonna go back to the surface.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Swear to God.
Swear to God. Oh, charisma's my lowest. Let's go.
A 15 fails. You are banished to a hell dimension for 1 minute.
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
Your friend
Can
is
I-
annoying.
Can I, like, go up to Onstrusa and just, like, raise my hand for a high five?
She like puts her cat claw like towards you so that you can do it. Her cat claw is substantially larger than your hand. You could probably, if you nope, I don't think you could wrap your hand around one of her fingers, but it's there for high fives.
I'm gonna high five it.
She puts it back. Your friend is
I
annoying.
like her.
I've seen things. They cut open my stomach and locusts flew out. Yeah, we know. You said that 12 times already.
He'll be back in 40 seconds or so.
Could you keep him
Hopefully
there
not
longer?
Alyssa. I could do it again if you wish. He was quite annoying. Hopefully he'll have
Nah, we
room
better
to
be
guess
off,
him.
to be honest. It's okay. We're just standing around, like lift music happening. Just
I think she yawns and stretches out her wings and does this sort of cat thing where the back like elongates an insane amount, and then like she sort of curls up and then looks at you guys and then like puts her head like on her curled up paws.
Can I
And she
offer her
holds
some
up a paw.
berries?
She holds up a paw and goes, she points, and then Zerial returns.
Oh God, guys, you wouldn't believe what I saw.
You deserved it.
There was fire and ice and freezing and dead people in a river.
You know, we could do all of that here if we wanted. I'm just saying. You don't have to go to the hell dimension for that.
Oh, horrifying. So I'm guessing the answer to your question was no?
Clearly.
Okay.
Casually ask her if many creatures have come to seek her wisdom, or are we one of you?
Some have come. Some have challenged it. Some have attempted to heal me. They have largely failed, clearly.
Largely, that means somebody succeeded in killing you.
There was one that was close, but I have allies in this tomb.
Who are your allies?
It's a bit shady, isn't it?
Friends of mine that live not far from here. They don't take kindly to certain forms of magic.
Oh, are you talking
Good thing-
about fate and death and
Yes.
what are the other ones called? Time and nature.
Yes.
Good thing we don't have any suspicious magic.
They stripped you of much of it, although I see that you have gotten some back. Don't worry, I won't tell them they are allies and friends, but that doesn't mean I do their work for them.
Thank you. I very much appreciate that.
Oh,
Same.
that's so nice of you.
I'm half and half on you. Could I at least get the recipe for the taco salad in exchange for being sent to the hell dimension?
You deserved being sent to the hell dimension. I don't think you get anything in return.
I deserve the taco salad.
Zerial, for your curiosity about a taco salad, I will answer. And I will say this. There is no secret ingredient to a great taco salad. The real secret is to have fresh ingredients. Just the highest quality fresh ingredients. That's what you need.
Amazing. Thank you. That was worth being sent to the hell dimension.
Could have been much
If the
more.
magical tomb of a sphinx was legitimately about a sandwich.
Do you not know what a taco salad is?
Not, I meant salad.
Sandwich.
I meant salad. I don't know where that comes from.
No, it's fine.
Technically, if the bottom of the
Same thing,
taco...
basically. But no, I don't. You just have the salad thing that's supposed to go in the taco?
I like tacos. They're tasty.
Sphinxes eat tacos?
Sphinxes definitely eat tacos. Taco Tuesdays are the best.
I mean, I haven't had one for a long time, but what's not to like? Fresh cheese in some sort of container that holds them, and guacamole, salsa.
Okay, I did just Google a taco salad and it looks pretty cool.
It does look really nice.
See, I have a riddle
It looks
for
quite
you.
nice.
I have a riddle for you, Mrs. Sphinx. All right. If the
You can
bottom
call me
of the
Unstrusa. I've given you my name.
Okay, so if the bottom of a taco breaks and you hold it sideways, is it now a sandwich?
If the bottom of a taco. Depends on what culture you're in, but I would say no. I think a taco is a taco. I also would not call a burrito a sandwich.
See, but a burrito is enclosed on all sides, right? The whole purpose of a sandwich is to have two.
So is a bread
pieces-
witch. That doesn't make it not a sandwich. It's
Exactly.
the bread, to me, that makes it a sandwich.
So if I were to put the ingredients of a sandwich into a taco, then it would no longer be a sandwich. It would be a really terrible taco.
That sounds disgusting. And I will have you know, I cannot forget any information that ever crosses my mind. And so, as a result, you have now inserted something disgusting into my mind for all time. Serial, I am beginning to take a strong disliking of you.
She just sends into the hell dimension for that.
Believe me, I am considering it.
Please do.
Have we found anyone in the team that likes Ziggy?
I mean, when he was being all capitalistic and entrepreneurial, his friends kind of liked him. They were just like, he just didn't like them. When he like Hubert Songchur's people liked him.
The bad guys like me.
Yeah.
It's the good
I
guys.
don't think
that
that's a
don't.
compliment.
Everyone liked Serial at first.
At first.
Yeah, and then you find out that he's just a weirdo who drinks lich puss.
Hey, could be worse. Like, cereal's just the type of person to eat cereal with water, and that's it.
That's just wrong.
Nice.
I mean, to be fair, water actually brings out the flavor in the cereal a little bit more than milk does. So. Okay, I feel like I'm alone on this one. All right.
I think we're traumatized.
I've successfully horrified my entire party. My job here is done.
Very enough.
Oh my god. I can't get that out of my brain now. I'm just so disgusted.
Well, like, I know the best type of cereals to do with it too. Like the fucking Golden Grams or whatever. Like those ones are good. The worst ones have to be like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That one
Okay.
just.
I'm moving forward, Jack. Not that I don't love you,
That's
and I
fair.
do. I want to be very clear to everyone on stream. The characters are annoyed at Jack. I am not.
Yeah, British culture is not knowing either of those because
Yeah.
we've never tried them.
No.
Don't worry, they're basically just raw sugar and not that good. Okay. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. Step forward somewhere. Do something.
Yeah, get Zero out of the room.
Yeah.
Let's backtrack to the river.
Okay. You guys head back to the river?
Yeah, we want to follow the stream.
Okay.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
shit, good point. And those are halfling schools, huh? You know, good point. Like I don't think there's any way to know.
I mean, we could
That
go
isn't-
back and ask her, but she might not reply. So. Yeah.
Do you want to, Tis, since you're thinking about this, do you want to make either perception? Do you want to make a perception check? Since you're thinking about this.
Oh,
A natural 20.
Yeah.
Nat 19, boys.
Yeah, you know what? 5% chance is still a 5% chance. Yeah, there's a secret passageway, not far from the
Secret
sorry,
tunnel
from the Sphinx.
through
Yes.
Through the
mountains.
mountain.
One of the panels of marble. So there's these large, 15-foot tall panels of marble, and in the middle of these panels of marble is a halfling skull, and one of the halfling skulls seems to be missing its jaw. And if you look closely, very, very carefully, you can see that the marble is actually just a little bit ahead of the wall, like where it should be. It's just a little bit in front of it. It's about like 1/10 of an inch, maybe 1/12 of an inch, forward of where it should be.
Wow.
Yeah, it closes.
Oh, have you just closed
Clearly,
it and
like,
now we can't open it again?
Here, that we
You've
can
now
just
closed the marble.
pull on the skull.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nope, it is not a button. It is, yeah. It's.
Can I?
Yeah. So as you push into it, it like pushes more solidly closed.
Oh,
Push to
fabulous.
pull it.
So there's a giant slab of marble that was slightly open, very, very, very slightly ajar, and in the middle of it is a halfling skeleton without a jaw.
Can I use my quarterstaff and like try and hook the skull and like open it that way? Like use it as a lever?
Oh yeah, I love that. Yeah, so you stick your quarterstaff in and you're gonna try and pull it out. Yeah, roll an athletics check.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, I have lucky. Can I use lucky?
Did you roll 1? Oh, you have
Oh.
lucky defeat or halfling luck?
Halfling luck.
Okay, that works if you roll a 1, not if you fail.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Here, could I make a, let's see, would it be like, okay, could it be intelligence or wisdom to figure out how the door is open?
It could be an investigation check.
Okay, could I roll that at advantage?
Why?
Elven accuracy essentially allows me to reroll one of the dice once.
Yep.
And since we're all looking at it, it's
Isn't elven accuracy specifically combat?
let's see. Whenever.
Let me check.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm actually stupid. I'm sorry. All right, no, forget anything that I said. I'm just not that bright. So yeah, it's whatever you make it attack. So, but all right.
Archers and spellcasters.
Shit. Let's see.
Oh no, it's just dexterity text, and it's if you have advantage, you get super advantage.
Yeah.
Which is insane and really, really good. If you have advantage, you have super advantage. So any dex-based thing, any dex-based attack, if you have advantage, you have super advantage. So that'll include dueling as well. That'll include the rapier as well.
What's super advantage?
It's a thing that only occurs when you have the feat elven accuracy. It's bullshit, and it's really powerful in the best sense. But basically, the way elven accuracy works is if you have attack roll. Sorry, if you have advantage on something that requires precision, so a dexterity-based attack, right? And if you are an elf, and you have advantage on an attack, then after you roll, you can re-roll either of the dice that you want. So you can just pick the die where you rolled less good and roll it again, and give yourself a chance to be even better. So you basically get to roll. Essentially, you get to roll 3 dice rather than 2 dice when you have advantage.
That's pretty cool.
On dex-based attacks. It's really, really good. It gives you an average of a plus 11, I think. Is that right? It might be plus 9, but still, it's something like that. It's grossly good. It's actually no, it is plus 11. It's plus 11, yeah. So it gives you an average of plus 11 on your attacks. So we should really give it to Lyra.
Can we just pull on the door?
I mean, there's nowhere to get like a good grip on the door. Is the problem? It's like in the wall.
Skull?
Oh yeah, you want to just grab the skull?
Yeah, because
have
like the skull
my
like,
God.
underneath the skull can be pulled as like a handle.
Cool. Yeah. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Goodness.
Cool.
Does the Lich Potion do anything?
Yes, it halves the damage, so you only take 8 necrotic damage.
Nice. Ouch.
Okay,
as the skull sort of sucks your life into it, and the green
So-
eyes glow brighter.
If it's just skin to skin contact,
Mm.
then can I mean, I've already got one hand wrapped in like strips of sheet because I burned it in that river. So can I wrap the other hand and then try and pull it?
Does my glass hand affect that in any way? If that's the case,
Did you use your glass hand to touch it?
probably not actually,
no.
because I was planning on pulling it. Now that
Yeah.
I think about it.
Yeah. Nice idea, though. But yes, if you had used the glass hand, then yes. So, Salia, your plan is to wrap your hands and then try and pull.
Yes.
Great. Roll an athletics check.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. So you start pulling, and you hear this grating sound as the door slowly seems to slide open, like a massively heavy drawer, almost, that you are holding on, and just slowly pulls out. And then on either side, you can see that there's like a very skinny passage that you can squeeze through in. And you can hear the sounds of fighting.
Ooh. If it's Iphigenia fighting someone else, then maybe we could make it up to her by helping her now. And then we can be friends. Anyone else have any thoughts? Should we go and help?
Okay. Guys, I screwed up and didn't realize that you were going to go this way, and didn't realize I needed to set a new map. So I'm going to try and set up a new map as fast as I possibly can.
Sorry.
And no worries, not your fault. Definitely not your fault. Just, solving problems, doing things one at a time, all that good stuff.
We'll have to take all of our characters and move to a completely new setting, the furthest possible way, like via ship travel, and we won't accept anything else.
What were you asking me, Marcus? No, it's totally good. You can talk to each other in Vamps.
Salia got kidnapped.
Oh shit. But I think we're fine. We're in tip-top shape. I say as blood sort of drips out of my mouth. Maybe.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna.
All right. We're up
I'm
to
gonna give
11,
you.
boys.
I'm gonna give you another 10 points of bloody ward as well.
Oh yeah, because there was the bloody ward for the temporary hit points. So I wonder if that ever came into effect. Because you said earlier there was original one.
Yeah, so you could have taken 10 HP worth of damage for free. Like you don't take any damage.
You just give yourself a plus 10 to your HP.
Okay.
Then.
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
And I've just given you another 10, which took me 2 bottles of blood.
Sorry, I'll give you more blood later. Oh shit! All right.
You're being looked after. I think as all of this is happening, as well, because we're in a tiny passage, Salia's just kind of like panicking a bit because she already hated passages, like small spaces, and now she's been kidnapped in one, so didn't do much for her.
So the passage thins heavily. And hold on.
Salia does not like this.
And then expands outward to be about 10 feet across.
Oh boy!
And it's a staircase heading down. Down.
Can we just follow the sounds of the fighting?
Well, really, your only choice is to follow the sounds of the fighting or go back and away from the fighting. So I'm just going to add some tokens to this beautiful map that's just been made. Let's get Aziriel here. And let's see, do we have a... Where's my Celia? There you are, Celia. Voila. Beautiful, beautiful. Excellent, excellent. Zero, I have no idea why your head is being cut off, but your head is being cut off. Okay.
I'm also like
Stairs
Putin.
are descending heavily. Let's see. You got... Yeah, Philby. Pardon me while I set some stuff up quickly. Curse. Oh, there we go.
Oh, Emily, 2 weeks. We have 2 weeks.
Sorry, guys, who are watching.
Sorry?
We have 2 weeks until results.
I'm not thinking about that. I'm making results.
Okay. Oh, I'm on the wrong. Damn it. Oh, what did I do? There we go. There we go. I definitely put you guys all on the map layer rather than on the token layer. Sorry about that. Just in case you want to be tokens and be able to do things. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. There we go. So, heading down the staircase, you see
That looks familiar.
Iphigenia's team. Several of them are dead, and they seem to be fighting Fate, one of the robots. Fate says something along the lines of, "This is not a fight you are capable of winning. Why did you instigate violence against this one?" And Iphigenia, who looks bloodied and hurt, says, "Screw you."
Okay, I kind of changed my mind about wanting to help them because I don't know whether I want to go against fate.
But here's the thing, right? Weren't we going to betray them anyways? Like, realistically, we were using them to kill their shaman, so... Yeah. So...
Yeah.
Alright, let's clean it up, boys!
Wait, who are we fighting? Are we on Fate's side or Iphigenia's?
I'm on Fate's side. I don't know
Fate's
about
side.
you guys.
I can't be on Fate's side because he's gonna kidnap me again if he finds out that I've got blood magic again.
You could still hit things. Like,
I want to point out that
Things, but I have to like hide.
currently, right now, we have a how do we say Eldritch Knight with a, I don't know, what do you call it? Bloody ward that someone just gave him.
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah. You know what? You should
okay.
move that bloody ward to one of the allies and then hope he doesn't see you doing that. I'll see if I can like cover you so that way Fate does not see that.
Will Fate be convinced by invisibility? Because it's only a level 2 spell and he's very powerful.
I don't know.
I guess we'll have to see. I mean, considering it's like robotic sensors, you probably might stand a good chance. But that's.
I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway because it's better than not
Yes.
doing it. But
Yeah.
I'm not convinced, so I'm still gonna. Can I like hide behind the wall?
I mean,
Like,
there isn't
up the
really a wall.
stairs,
There's a
but-
staircase. Yeah, you wanna like hide up the stairs. So you're like there.
Yeah, so I can see like my teammates, but not really. I can't see Fate.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I'm scared.
Okay.
But I'm gonna remove the bloody ward from the.
Yeah, can
sound.
I just like retract that? I don't know whether that's a thing I can do.
You can cancel
I've never
spells
tried.
typically, but you know, it's your call.
I probably
Why
won't get
don't I
the
have everyone
materials
roll
back,
initiative?
but,
It sounds like things are happening. So why don't I have everyone roll initiative, please?
Yeah. Hey.
Okay, Tiss is on the initiative tracker. So Zerial is not. Zerial is at 20. I can add you. Celia is at 8. Add you. And it looks like Lyra is at 9. Okay. So first up is Iphigenia, and she just charges towards Fate and starts swinging, but nothing that she seems to be able to do seems to be able to hit him. Roll a insight or arcana check. Celia.
Hey, was it all magic or was it just like
I
blood
have a complicated
magic?
feeling about magic. Specifically.
Okay. Yeah, so normal magic is cool.
Well, depends on what you define as normal. Cecilia, you recognize what's going on with Iphigenia. Fate has determined her fate, and now she can only roll 10s. You've seen this before. And it turns out that 10 plus her modifier is not enough to hit Fate. So Zero, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to pull out my rapier of all things. And I don't still have the bloody ward, right?
No, she canceled
Okay. Cool. Perfect. So yeah, I am going to go directly for Iphigenia.
Nice. Yeah, do it.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh wait, shit. I don't know if face step counts as like a. Fuck.
These squares are 5 feet, just to be clear.
Yeah. Well, I know I have to pass one person in order to get to her. And I don't want to take the attack of opportunity. Shit. I wonder if
You don't have to pass anyone to get to her. You can just be in melee with everyone. Who are you thinking to pass? Who do you think you have to pass?
This guy, right?
I mean, if you want to attack her from behind, then you're fine.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, show me your path.
I would take here to here, and I'd be here.
Yeah. Then you're fine. I mean, if you're in melee, then you're not triggering attacks of opportunity. It's only if you start.
Okay. I got you covered. All right.
Unless they have, Sentinel, but they don't.
Okay. So I am going to, and considering that I am behind her and she is in combat with Fate, would I get advantage?
No.
Okay. In that case, I will smack her with the rapier, and this will be -1. And I will. Should I booming blade?
Your call.
Fuck, I don't know which spells like piss him off. All right. All right, I won't use spells. I'm just going to, unless it's like holy, I'm just not going to use spells. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll just attack and then action surge.
Yep. 25 definitely hits.
All right.
6 damage. 25 definitely hits.
Okay. And then
7 damage.
extra. I'm going to use my action surge for another. Oof.
Critical miss misses.
And then when I action surge, I get 4 attacks total, right?
Yep.
Okay.
22 hits.
And then
It didn't roll damage for me. It roll damage for me.
here. Does that work?
There it is. 8 damage.
Okay. And then let's see. Do I have anything else? I think that's it.
Excellent. Yeah, that's a very successful turn. Ephigenia looks at you, looks back at you, and says, "I knew you were no good."
Remember me?
Tis, you're up. Tis. Okay. Bring your AC back up to normal. Yeah. Yeah. $16 hits. 11 damage. Not looking hot. $11 unfortunately misses. Okay. It's their turn, and they see foes that they can deal with as opposed to this fate thing that they seem not to be able to deal with very effectively. And so one of them is just going to jump on Zerial's back and attempt to grapple you. Zerial. Zero, roll an athletics check.
Oh. Athletics. There it is.
You get a 27. You are
Holy
grappled.
Shit.
And then he is going to use a bonus action to restrain you.
No.
To take you from grapple to restrain. And then the other goblin next to you is going to use that as an excuse to have advantage on his attacks against you, which he needs because he would miss otherwise. 24 to hit your grappled and restrained body.
Alrighty.
That hits. Okay, 1d8 plus 3 plus 9 sneak attack. So 19 damage total.
Oh.
How you doing, Zero?
22.
Nice. You're doing fine. Crossbow goblin does not like being in melee. And so backs up, triggering using nimble escape to get away. So not triggering attack of opportunity. But is going to attack you anyway, Tis, with a shot from a crossbow with a 9. I figured. But is a fighter, so gets a second attack. 22. Okay. For 9 damage, the max he can do. Yeah. It's a Constitution saving throw, DC 10. You're fine. Okay, and that is the 3 remaining members of Iphigenia's team. And Fate's gonna get in on this now because it's now Fate's turn. And let's see, Fate is going to focus on Iphigenia and says to everyone else, "Your assistance is not necessary." And then I was just going to smack Iphigenia 18 to hit 3 times in a row. All of those hit. So that is 68 plus 9.
She turns into a fine mist.
34 damage. Yeah, she is looking bad. She was already injured when you guys came in, and she's not looking any better. Lyra.
I'm gonna fire out at the one that was restraining Zero.
Yeah, do it. Do you have advantage on this attack?
I mean, I guess he's concentrating on Zero, so he wouldn't notice if I'm behind him.
Why don't you roll a stealth check? Yes, I agree. So a 25 hits. Roll damage. Would you like to add sneak attack to this? That is 17. Nicely done. Not in good shape at all. Oh, sorry. Actually, yes, the one that is restraining Zero is now dead.
That is definitely not good shape.
Yeah. Making it Celia's turn. Celia.
Hi. Can I see any enemies from where I am?
You can see the one that is immediately next to Tis that just was attacking Zerial. I think you can. Yeah, you can also see Iphigenia. You can also see Fate, depending on what you define as an enemy.
Oh god, I feel so bad hitting these guys.
I'd be careful with what you hit them with, by the way.
Yeah.
You could just probably smack one with the quarterstaff.
Yeah, but I can't come into
Oh, you
Fate's
can't
view
come
because
in.
he's gonna kill me.
Oh shit, you're right.
I really don't want to do anything
Sounds good.
because I
That's a
cannot.
solid plan.
So I'm just
Solid plan. I approve. Seems perfectly reasonable. Well, that makes it Iphigenia's turn. Iphigenia still can't hit Fate because Fate has not released his fated force upon her. She's going to turn around and punch Zerial instead. Zerial, does 17 hit?
Yes, but I will use a reaction to cast shield.
Yeah, okay. So that doesn't hit, and she knows that doesn't hit. So she then turns around and punches Fate and spends a key point to attack him 2 more times. All of them missing. She looks very angry and frustrated.
Shame.
Fight fair! Zerial.
Hello. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same deal, although I don't have an action surge, so I'm just going to attack twice with the rapier.
Do it. Against her. Yeah, 23 hits. 22 hits. Oh, man. She looks awful. Tis. They have nimble escape, so they can disengage as a bonus action without triggering an attack of opportunity. If you move away from the one next to you, you will. But if you move away from, there's one on your left, and then there's one that's 2 squares away. You're not engaged with the one 2 squares away. Yeah. Okay. Let's do one at a time, please. That misses. Also misses.
Oh.
Okay. Goblin turn. We've got a goblin who's going to shoot at you. Critical hit. Awesome. That's what I like to see. 11 damage. And then 25 to hit. For 4 damage. So you take 15 damage from crossbow person. Rogue person is then going to attack you. +5. So 12. Okay, Fate demolishes Iphigenia. She is gone. I guess I could roll for it, but
Flat on the pavement.
37 damage. Yeah, Iphigenia is down. She had 4 hit points left. So
No more making friends.
Yep. And then Fate looks and says, "Magic detected." Scanning to see for improper usage, and starts looking at Zerial.
Hey.
Lyra, you're up.
I'm going to try and hit the wall with this guy.
Okay, take a shot.
Oh my god.
Cool.
I tried.
Celia. Celia.
At the sound of magic detected, I think I'm gonna go even further up the stairs.
Yeah, just retreating away.
But I think I heard Iphigenia fall as well, and I feel awful. So I'm still not doing anything. I can't do anything from here anyway.
Zerial, you're up.
All right. I am going to try something out. So I have dark water, and I have lich fluid, and could I break a bottle of each over the other goblin that's next to me?
The one that's alive?
Yeah, to see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I think that's a dex attack. So roll a d20 plus your dex mod.
Okay. Just remove those from inventory. Let's see. D20. And then my dex would be 4, so 12. So sad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
So you pour this stuff, and like at first this person like doesn't really understand what this stuff is, so he just like swings at you, and his arm goes through it, and as it does, his arm just starts to boil and bustle, and he does not seem to like the experience at all. Can you roll for me, please? This will be half damage, but still 8d8.
Holy shit. Okay. 8d8. That is such a low roll, but that's still impressive. Wow.
And he is gone. Tis, there's only one goblin left in Fate, depending on whose side you're on.
Alchemy for the win.
7 misses, 22 hits. Last goblin down. Oh, sorry, I should have waited for you to consider divine smithing. Yeah, I did that. Whatever. No, doesn't matter. I'm not going to be wasted. And Zerial, Fate then just rolls straight up to you, and it's floating, and says, "Illegal substance detected. Turn it over." And I think his fate is in your face, demanding something, some substance that it seems is illegal. That is where we're going to end today's session.
My lich fluid. No.
Oh, wow. Lots and lots of fun. Good stuff, guys. Almost made friends. They didn't make it, but you almost made friends.
Almost made friends. We killed them, but we almost made friends.
Grastic, I think, is hanging out right now with Celia up at the top. I forgot about him, but I saw first with the color. So he's hanging out with Celia right now. And you did make a friend with Onstrusa. on Strusa the Sphinx. So good stuff all around. Rah team. Let's toss out some experience points. Yeah, we play experience points with the system. Cool. We have 5 correct lich. Why do I keep saying lich?
It's a cool word. Don't get me wrong.
Sphinx. 5 correct Sphinx riddles answered. What level are you guys?
7?
Does interplanar travel count as XP? Even if not voluntary, I still have been hopping between dimensions, so I gotta say that's pretty cool.
You guys are level 7. Okay, let's see. So, wow. And you got 5 questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Okay. And then defeated 4 goblins with the assistance of Fate. Okay, so that's plus. Not bad. And yeah. Oh, we discovered a secret passage. Nice. And there are 4 of you, yes? Perfect. So today, you guys earned 788 experience points. Nice. Good stuff, team. Oh, okay. Well, that was a lot of fun. Congratulations, guys. And
Decision making.
yeah, you found a whole new part of the dungeon, sort of. You found Sphinx that's guarding some sort of secret door, and there was another secret door on the other side of her. And I don't know. You're starting to get some questions answered. You're starting to theorize that there might be a witch somewhere around here, and know how to figure out how to defeat them. And yeah, all sorts of good stuff. I am excited to find out what happens next week between Fate and Zerial. Also, is this combat over? I don't know. We'll find out. And from that perspective, I will miss you all until next week. So until then, please everyone do good things of taking care of yourself and live a good and happy life as best you can in the circumstances. And of course, as always, don't forget to call your cat and feed your mom.